Munich used the Linux back in 2006 and used it all the way up until I believe 2011, where a lot of lobbyists in Germany were, or like, of course, Bill Gates or Microsoft has sent a lot of lobbyists there to be like, no, 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 you got to be using our shit. You got to be using our shit. And they, of course, they paid a lot, got them to start using it, had problems right away, had problems for years to come, to the point where they switched to Windows 11. And not only was it super expensive to, because Windows 11 isn't just a cool little plug and play. You have to upgrade every single computer that just enable to run it, because it has to be up to spec in order to run all this bloat. Your RAM has to be up to par. Your HDDs, SDDs, everything has to be up to par to run all this bloat. Um, to the point where it's crazy that cities run terribly, and so they switch back. And that's what I wanted to say, which is kind of cool. Like big up Linux. I'm pretty excited about that. But okay, go ahead. I don't want to
Well, no, I
keep
was
you away
just saying
from.
it's like with the bloat that you were talking about for Linux. I didn't even hear about this, that people are just switching over to Linux. I'm surprised a lot of companies never really did, because considering the fact that it's really good, it does good in security wise. So just like I hardly any breaches and stuff like that. You can hide a lot of your shit, in Linux. I'm just surprised, a lot of companies didn't like switch over to Linux, sooner is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
I think it's propaganda. But
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
But regarding the bloat situation, because I am a Windows 11 user, I'm sorry, I had to use the slop Windows 11.
He's a slop
Yeah.
eater. Oink.
Yeah,
Everyone type in
but
oink.
there's a lot of ways to
Kick him out of
reduce
the podcast. Oh,
there's a
sorry.
lot of ways to reduce bloat, Windows 11, which I have, and you can do unnecessary bullshit that I had to. There's a lot of workarounds to Windows 11 that I have done specifically to make it work and to make it not, usable, to make it usable. And a lot of videos I've been following just to make sure like Windows 11 don't fuck up my shit. It's just like I understand that, but it's the reason why I guess people have to use Windows 11 specifically is because of the software. I don't know what the companies are doing specifically to switch over to Linux, to use specifically like their software. Maybe they need to use like editing software or um, a recording software. All those stuff that needs to be included, that you need to use Windows 11. So how are they gonna be doing switching over to Linux and using those programs is what I'm saying, because it's kind of hard to utilize these programs because they only support Windows.